rise and shine here on Veg on the Edge. We have a very special breakfast to prepare for you guys today. It's a sort of yin-yang harmony of black and white. We are making a traditional dish, but elevated because it is champorado using oatmeal. Rolled oats, that is, from Australia Harvest. Thank you so much for providing our breakfast for today. Of course, here at the beach, it is good vibes from the tides that we bring you, and we're so blessed today that the sun is shining. Perfect for a jam-packed, fiber-rich, natural breakfast that's non-GMO, and also it's gluten-free because oatmeal, after all, is naturally gluten-free. I already have some water boiling in the pot. It's about a ratio of 2:1, so it's about 2 cups of water to 1 cup of oats that I'm going to be putting. Something that I'd love to share with you guys is my lifestyle change. 10 years ago to the day, 2010, I changed my diet, which was instead of eating rice, I ate rolled oats cooked to the consistency of rice. No salt, no sugar, and I ate it with ulam. So that was my meal every day. And of course, most people know oats to be a sweet dish, usually eaten for breakfast. Like you could have overnight oats, or like this, we're making it like Champorad-oats with chocolate and everything, with fruits. That's how we usually do it here at Current. But me, I loved eating it savory, and it really helped me with my digestive tract for the fact that there's so much fiber in it, and it also has protein because of the husk and the hulls that's already part of the oats itself. When you eat rice, and usually when you eat white rice, it's polished, so therefore you don't get the protein and the fiber that it normally has as the grain that it is. So with oats, I love the fact that it even absorbs like the excess fat and the cholesterol that's in your body, and it just flushes it out as it goes along. So you want to cook this to about medium heat of about 5 minutes, or until it reaches the consistency that you want. If you want it a bit watery or you like it thicker. The variation that is oats is that you can also pre-soak it for an hour or overnight if you want, and you don't need to cook it, so you can eat it raw. Because generally in the factory it's already steamed, so it's cooked and it's safe to eat. And if you eat it raw with cold water, it will keep its consistency. But when you heat it up, then it has a more slimy consistency, and it has that porridge type of texture to it. Of course, with Champorado, you have to have chocolate. Ugh, love it. Just smelling that cocoa powder in the morning, it's just so invigorating. It just wakes you up as well because you know that you're gonna get a nice sweet treat. So what we have here is just regular unsweetened cocoa powder. Usually in Champorado, they like using tablea, but I find it so much easier to work with cocoa powder. And also because with most tablea that's out in the market, they already put sugar in it, and I don't want to use sugar. So I'm elevating it, and I'll show you what our sweetener is going to be later. The unsweetened cocoa powder that I put in is just 50 grams. Of course, if you like it richer, of a dark chocolate flavor, you could put more or put less. It's really depending on how you like your Champorad-oats. Remember to keep stirring it just so it doesn't clump together. Also because it is chocolate after all, and it's over a direct fire, so you don't want it to burn. Just gonna let it simmer just a little bit more while I prep the sweetener that's a superfood that I'm gonna be putting into our Champorad-oats. These are dates from the Middle East, and it's 60 grams of just regular dates, and I like its consistency. It has a good pasty feel, so it's perfect for the Champorad-oats. Also, it has a low glycemic index. So just to prep it a bit, I did take the pit out. I will just smash it up in the mortar and pestle. So the consistency I'm looking for the dates is to be pasty, just to break up the fibers that's in it. So this is even added fibers, kind of like prunes, but much sweeter, much healthier as well. Can you imagine that there's a superfood that's sweet? Dates is the thing. Okay, let's add that in there. The reason why dates are a superfood is because of its low glycemic index, and it has a bunch of antioxidants in it. Sometimes you will get some clumps of the dates in there. What you can do beforehand is like grind or blend it inside a blender. But if you just are gonna do it like the mortar and pestle style that I did, then sometimes you could just smash it up together with the spoon and your ladle just to make sure it mixes in, just so the sweetness evens out throughout the dish. Since this is a yin-yang dish, I'll be designing it like koi fish, like the yin-yang. So putting it onto the plate. So this is the type of consistency that I love, really thick and gooey, because of course when I add in the milk, which the milk that we're gonna be using, of course it's not evaporated milk because we're doing it vegan style. I will be adding in gata. So fresh gata, fresh coconut milk. Here at Veg on the Edge, we have a spiritual aspect as well to food. So the symbol that we're doing on this Champorad-oats is the yin and yang. The yin and yang, other terms for it are the moon and the sun, the push and pull, masculine and feminine energy. You need a harmony of both of them. It's good and evil, the dark and the light, within you to create that balance and that harmony within yourself. So I love that we're making this, and even better, it's gonna be tasty. How pretty is that? Amazing. I love the fact that it was a collaborative effort that brought this dish together. Everyone on Current shared their ideas on how we're gonna bring this dish to you guys. And the sad thing about it though is that when we eat it, like it's gonna break apart. But that's life. It's all about integrating it. And that's why we put this dish together, integrating both the yin and yang. So what I have here, the dot is a tablea round, and the garnish on top there is desiccated coconut. So I'll get some desiccated coconut on that. Mix it up. Let's try it like that before I start mixing it on. Yum, breakfast. Super rich. I love the chocolatey goodness, and thickness is usually what I love in terms of consistency of any type of oats dish that I eat, especially if it's gonna be champorado. So that just adds a different texture to this amazing dish. Who doesn't want to eat chocolate in the morning? Yummy. To add more nutrition to this dish, I'm gonna add in some fresh fruits. Today, I'm choosing just a simple banana, also to add sweetness and consistency to our Champorad-oats. Lots of circles, lots of wholeness into this goodness type of a dish for your breakfast. Fiber is something that you need to add to your diet every day. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, Veg on the Edge. I'm your host, Cassie Umali. Guys, always start your day with lots of nutritious foods, and you're gonna take care of your body, mind, and spirit in terms of wholeness and wellness, oneness. Cheers. We send you good vibes from the tides. Peace begins on your plate.